Spring is finally here. The first flowers of this Mammillaria microhylia are now open. This is Mammillaria spinosissima. And more buds on my cacti are forming. Hello, Mocha. The days are warming up, so the buds are growing really quick, and I am so excited. More buds here on this Echinocereus. The Trichocereus are also gearing up for a show. Good day, everyone. My name is Anna, and hello, spring. Spring has sprung, guys, and here are my early cactus flowers or cactus bloomers this springtime. I'm happy that I have like different colors of flowers. I don't have a lot yet because it's early spring, but then again, look at all these pretty little flowers that I have for today. I am going to start with this one. This is a Mammillaria thyracea. And yes, you might say, ooh, that's such a big flower for a Mammillaria. But yes, there are a few Mammillarias that have big flowers, and this is one of them. This is its flower, but I'll show you the cactus itself. And side view, you can see how big that flower is compared to the cactus itself. So this is one of the miniature cacti or Mammillaria that produces big flowers. Normally Mammillarias have small flowers, like a crown of flowers on top, but there are a few exceptions, Mammillaria exceptions, that have big flowers, and this is one of them, Mammillaria thyracea. I have another Mammillaria thyracea, the albiflora. This is the one, Mammillaria thyracea. Oops. Albiflora. Okay, so this one is a recent purchase from Miles to Go. I got this one grafted. This one should produce white flowers. So it's the same Mammillaria as this one, but this one has the, what do you call this color? Pinkish, purplish, pinkish purple color of a flower. And that other one should give me a white version of the same flower. Okay, now moving on, this big one right here, yellow one, this is Lobivia famitimensis. Another big flower compared to the cactus itself. All right, this is the first flower of many buds forming in there. Beautiful. This is already the third day that this is open. Actually, if you watched my recent pre-spring video, which I just shot a few days ago, I had these outside in my yard, but like I told you in that video, I was having a hard time making them open because outside it is still cool. It is in the 60s outside. Even up to today, it's 60 degrees, 62, 63, somewhere like that. At least this early morning. That is the temperature outside, and most of these were only half open. So what I did this morning is I moved them here inside my greenhouse. I have the sensor there, and outside, if it is in the 60s, inside here in my greenhouse right now, it's 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So light plus heat will make some of the cactus flowers open. And as soon as I move them in here, after an hour, voila, they open. Even this one, I told you guys I was having a hard time making this open. But I have to give due credit to this cactus. This is already, I think, the 5th day that this is open, but it has opened much bigger this time than compared than when it is outside. This is Stenocactus multicostatus. Another Stenocactus here, which just opened up today. This is, I forgot the name. Let me check. I write the name on the pots. Stenocactus philacanthus. Okay, so another Stenocactus. Oh, that means I can cross-pollinate them and hopefully get seeds. Okay, so these are my two Stenocactus that are in bloom today. And then this yellow one right here, Succulents langeri. Bright yellow flowers on this one. I am looking forward to this in the next few days as I see more buds there. And then another Mammillaria here with big, relatively big flowers is this Mammillaria pectinifera. A few days ago when I first featured this in my pre-spring video update, this had only 2 flowers open. Now there are more. Another miniature Mammillaria. See how small the cactus is compared to its flowers. Okay, I'm trying to collect more of the Mammillarias with the miniature flowers. So I know I have this, and then the Mammillaria theriaceae. I also have the Mammillaria longimama, although that one is rather big. The plant is rather big, but the flower is huge, like this size, bright yellow flower on that one. I know the Mammillaria senilis also has big pink flowers, but unfortunately I lost mine to rot last year. I am hoping to get another one. If you guys know of any other Mammillaria with big flowers, let me know and I'll try to get a hold of them if I can. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's also that Mammillaria burchella schumannii. And also this guy here, Mammillaria guozoiana, doesn't have buds yet, but they both have large pink flowers. Okay, and then this one has been in bloom for, I would say 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This is Eriosis nidus senilis. See? So these are the last few of the flowers in bloom. The very first cactus that bloomed for me this year. This one is another Mammillaria. I don't know the name of this one. It looks like a Mammillaria plumosa, but it's not because this one has hooked spines. Alright, so if you guys know what the name of this Mammillaria is, please let me know in the comments below this video. Okay, but I like how white and fluffy that is. Makes me want to touch it, but the hook spines will grab onto me. And then this is that Echinocereus. Still, the flower couldn't fully open. Don't know why, but it's bigger than what it was when it was outside. This is Echinocereus neocapillus subspecies milleri. Alright, so these are my flowers. Well, this early spring, it's not all good news. I have some bad news as well. Well, one bad news for today. This is what I saw when I stepped in this morning in this greenhouse. Oh no! A few days ago, it was still green, and all of a sudden, it just rotted. It is rotted. See? Look at that. Soft, mushy, ew. It's already hollow in the inside. So it's been rotting for several days, but it just showed on the outside today. Oh man, this is Astrophytum Fukuryu, I think. But the one with the white speckles on it. This is the green one. So this and this is the same, except this one is has the white marks on it, and this one is completely green. Anyway, focus on the good news. There's more good news than bad news. I'm going to show you guys real quick how I pollinate my cactus flowers. So in trying to pollinate, you simply have to transfer the pollen of one flower to the other, and I use this small brush. This is actually my son's watercolor brush, but it serves the purpose. You can also use Q-tips. You can even use your fingers if there's a lot of pollen in there. But the idea is just to be able to transfer one pollen of one flower to the stigma of the other flower. And you will have more success if you do this on cactus that are in the same genus. Like in this one, they're both Stenocactus. Okay. And hopefully, in a few weeks' time, after the flowers wilted, hopefully I will see fruits developing on them, and then I will be able to later on harvest the seeds and I can sow them. If you want to know more or learn more about how I pollinate cactus flowers and how I gather seeds from the fruits that eventually develop, I will link the playlist on top of this screen and also check the description below this video. Here is an update 4 days after. Look at this Mammillaria bowl. Beautiful crown of flowers that they have on top. This is Mammillaria microhylia. And then this one on the left, this is Mammillaria spinosissima. So the Mammillaria spinosissima just started to open up its first few flowers. This Mammillaria microhylia is way ahead of the game. It's so beautiful. All right, so last week the temperature was in the 60s. I told you guys earlier, but now we are already warming up very quick. We are now in the high 80s, and I've started putting up more shade cloths in my backyard. This is something new that I've done this year. So I've never placed a shade cloth here on the sides, but this year I decided to put them up because the cacti that I placed on this section before, they got burned at the height of summer. And also I am preparing because we are going on vacation, so these cacti will be left alone and I wouldn't be here to watch out for sunburns. So I decided to put up the shade cloths on the sides on top of the shade cloth that I have there on top. So on top I have I think that's a 50% shade cloth, and then the sides, this is 40% shade cloth. And then let's take a look at inside the greenhouse again. Let us check back here in the greenhouse. I made a few changes. Look, there's no more rack on this side. I took it out. And my heater, I unplugged it, and I now have a fan because here in the greenhouse it is getting so hot. It is in the 90s. The temperature inside the greenhouse is now in the 90s, and it is getting very hot. I have to move all of this out very soon, but I ordered a rack. It is spring sale in Amazon right now. I ordered one more rack because I have no more space for all these pots outside. I cannot take this rack out because I assembled this inside and this does not fit through my greenhouse door. So this is like permanent rack here inside the greenhouse. So I needed another rack to place all these pots outside. So it's coming in hopefully in 3 days, and I will be able to move all these outside because it is getting very hot in here. Anyway, here are what I have in flower. The Eriosis nidosinilis is done blooming. It lasted for 2 weeks. And then this Stenocactus philocanthus, still in flower. I think this is the second flower. Yeah. And then my Sulcorebutia langieri. Okay, yellow one, and another big yellow here. This just joined the show. This is a Parodia Buiningi or Buiningii. Don't quote me on the pronunciation. It's such a big flower. And there is another bud there, another big bud. Hopefully maybe in 2 days or maybe tomorrow, that other bud will open up. And this one, Mammillaria pectinifera, also almost done. Just one more flower there trying to open. And then outside, I will show you another plant in flower. More blooms here, but this time this is from my aloe blue elf. Alright, so this is it for the video for today, guys. Let me know how your cacti are doing this early spring. Are they now awake? Are they showing any buds? Or maybe you already have flowers on yours and mine are just starting. So let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, happy spring, everyone. Bye, guys, and cheers.